Well, hello fellow cabbers. Look what I've got here. This is a broken piece of a slab. I recently bought a bunch of various slabs from a Facebook seller, and included was this blue rock. I'm not sure what it is. Kind of looks like a quartzite, sort of. Well, anyway, I thought, let's go ahead and get this thing dopped and just free form a nice cabochon. It's already that nice triangular shape. You can see it's not a perfectly uniform cut. Well, that's okay. I'll round it off, make it nice and shiny, hopefully. Then we'll come back in here and take a closer look. We begin with the 80 grit wheel for the basic shaping, and ooh, look at that. I already lost the tip. That's okay. This is where I will create the overall shape for the cabochon, get the dome going. This is how it looks. As you can see, there's still a flaw on top. I could not grind that out. And the cabochon was getting thinner and thinner, so we're just going to have to live with it, but that's okay. Next up is the 220 grit wheel. Here's where we clean up all the scratches and fine tune the shape. There you go, looking good. I like that shape. Our next wheel is the 280 grit wheel. Here we push in hard and get rid of any faceting. Look at that. Oh, and the color's starting to come through. Isn't that a pretty shade of blue? I like that. Our next wheel is the 600 grit wheel. This is where the polishing should begin. Well, there you go. You can see a bit of reflection now. The shop lights are starting to show up. The color's getting nicer as well. It's getting a little bit darker. I like that. Our next wheel, of course, is the 1200 grit wheel. This usually brings a good shine. Let's see. Well, okay, that looks okay. It's not great. It's not like a hard agate that I would cab, but it's not awful. So let's move on to the 3000 grit wheel. What will this do for our shine? There you go. That's after 3000 grit. Well, I think that looks pretty good. The color is beautiful. That blue is stunning. It's a decent polish. It's not great. Here you can see, well, here you can see the reflection outside. It was a cloudy day, but let's move on to the cerium belt on the wet belt sander and see what that does for our polish. Spend a couple moments here. All right, there we go. That's the final polish. That's fairly sharp. It's not the best, but it's not bad either. What do you think? I like that. Now here's the reflection outside. It's a little bit sharper, I think. Well, let's take it inside now and take a closer look. Check it out. Our blue cabochon is finished. How do you like it? I like it. I think it turned out pretty nice in spite of that flaw there. And the one back there, I sort of think it looks like clouds. So I'm going to pretend for a minute that belongs there. That just makes the scene. So it's clouds over an ocean. See all those waves down there? That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I can paint it any way I want. Anyway, I think overall it looks pretty good. It's shallow. I like mine thicker than this, but it's the best I could do. Now I got a little bit of dop wax there I didn't get off. Sorry about that. Otherwise, though, I think it looks pretty nice. The shine is good. It's not great, but it's good. The color's gorgeous. So yeah, I think it's a nice little cabochon. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I appreciate you watching it. Please be sure and check my other videos for a lot more like this. Thanks again.